Hiya, boys and girls. It's bedtime story time again. I hope you're all ready for your beds. Are you? I can see all the bigger boys and girls, the older boys and girls saying, yeah, right. Today's story is about a wee dog called Fergus. I love dogs. I had a wee dog. She was called Bonnie. This is Bonnie. I love fluffy, hairy dogs. But unfortunately, Bonnie died a few years ago now, but I still love my dogs. Right, your story tonight. This is called Fergus's Scary Night, and it's by Tony Maddox. It was evening, and the farmyard was very quiet. Almost time for bed, thought Fergus. Suddenly, the pigs hurried by. Can't stop, they oinked, oink, oink. Fergus watched them go by into the barn. They were followed by the hens, then the ducks. I wonder what they are up to, he muttered. I better take a look. Inside the barn, the animals were huddled together, all in front of a cow. She was telling them a story. As she spoke, their eyes grew bigger and bigger. It was a ghost story. Oh. Growled Fergus. Silly ghost stories. They don't scare me. And off he went to his kennel. He was almost asleep when he heard tap, tap, tap on the kennel roof. The fur stood up on the back of his head. Oh, who's there? He called out nervously. Just some big scary monsters, came the reply. Slowly, Fergus looked out. The pigs laughing and dancing around. Were you scared, Fergus? They oinked as they ran off. Fergus shouted. That wasn't very funny. Just then the ducks rushed over. Help us, Fergus, they quacked. There are skeletons in the vegetable patch. We've heard their bones rattling. Fergus groaned. When he went to look, he found it was only a few plant pots banging together in the wind. On his way back to tell the ducks, Fergus met the hens, shivering with fright. Look over there, they whispered. It's a monster. Fergus turned, and he saw just the shadows of some potato sacks on the back of Farmer Bob's truck. Woof, woof, said Fergus wearily. Everyone back to bed. Then they heard the most horrible sound. It was coming from behind the old barn, in a big field. The animals crept closer. They could see a light shining under the door. There's someone inside, whispered the hens. Suddenly, the door flew open. There in the doorway stood a dark and frightening shape. Oh, went the creature. Oh, went the animals, and they turned. And they all ran away. They rushed back into the farmyard, into one of the sheds. They crouched in the darkest corner. They didn't dare breathe. The shadow of the creature came nearer and nearer and nearer. Oh, hello, said a familiar voice. What are you doing out here? It was Farmer Bob. Hope my old bagpipes haven't disturbed you and kept you awake. I'm out of practice a bit. Muttered Fergus. I knew there weren't any ghosts or monsters on this farm. Or were there? Fergus was quite frightened by nothing, really. There's really nothing to be frightened about. I hope you enjoyed that wee story, Farmer and his bagpipes. Well, that's it for tonight, boys and girls. I hope that you are going to your bed and I hope you sleep well. Good night.